Hello students, myself Narayan Sore. Today we'll discuss Kingdom Animalia. Okay, so that we're discussing in previous session 5 kingdoms classification system. Yes, which is proposed by the Aristotle. So today we're discussing the last kingdom, that is Kingdom Animalia. Okay, so we know that the characteristic features of the Kingdom Animalia. Okay, animals are eukaryotic. Yes, eukaryotic means in the sense that cells are well developed nucleus. Okay, they having nuclear membrane. All the cell organelles, yes, they are well bounded. Okay, then they are multicellular. Okay, they are multicellular organism. Multicellular means yes, more than one cells they possess in their body. Okay, then cell do not contain cell wall. Yes, means cell wall in their cells, yes, it is absent. Okay, so they only contains in their cell outermost membrane is the cell membrane, or that we call as the plasma membrane. That we call as the plasma membrane. Okay, then they are heterotrophs. Heterotroph means the mode of nutrition. They cannot synthesize their own food material. Okay, so they totally depends on the plants for the nutrition. Okay, they are mostly mobile. Mobile means they cannot stand one side, or they are not stationary like plants. Okay, they are continuously moving. They showing the body movements for the to searching there and for to fulfill the basic needs of their body. Okay, so they are mobile. So that is the for body requirement, for to acquire the energy. Again, see, they show increased sensitivity. Increased sensitivity. Yes, it is one example of life process. They showing the sensitivity, that is respond and react. Okay, and for that animals having the nervous system. Yes, for that they having the nervous system, as well as yes, in higher animals, suppose take example of human beings, along with the nervous system they also possess the hormonal system for the control and coordination. Okay, now see, this is common and general characteristic feature for the Kingdom Animalia. Now see, yes, what is the basis of animal classification? Means that Kingdom Animalia, how categorized into again their subphylums. Okay, so what are the basic characteristics? Okay, suppose take example here, that is first one, a body organization. Yes, body organization means suppose some animals are having that cellular level of body organization. Okay, some are having tissue level, some are having that is organ, which having the organ system developed. So organ system, that level of organization. So on the basis of that we categorize into again subtypes. Then take second example, that is the basis for the classification, that is the symmetry. Okay, symmetry means yes, they are symmetrical body or asymmetrical body. Means suppose take example of starfish, they having a radial symmetry. Okay, suppose take example of human body, they having bilateral symmetry. So on the basis of this symmetry means how the body is divided. Bilateral symmetry means a human body that we suppose when we cut it, yes, that we get equal line, that equal that two parts. Okay, so that is the bilateral symmetry. So radial symmetry, bilateral symmetry, that is also the second basis for the animal classification. Then third basis, a body cavity. Okay, body cavity means yes, which is also called as the coelom. Okay, coelom means on the basis of that we categorize animal into, that is a coelomate, and also some category. Take example of roundworm. Roundworm, yes, not possess true body cavity, so that we also call as the pseudo-coelomate. So eucoelomate, pseudo-coelomate, and acoelomate. Okay, so that is also for the classification. Then take a next example, that body layers. Body layers means either suppose their body layers are, that is 2 layer or the 3 layer, that is diploblastic or the triploblastic. Yes, diploblastic or the triploblastic. Okay, on the basis of that also we categorize. Okay, so these are the some basis for the animal classification. We'll discuss with the help of chart. See here. See here, animal kingdom. Okay. See here, animal kingdom. Animals are classified into several phyla on the basis of their levels of the body, that is the cell organization. Then presence or absence of the notochord. Notochord means on the basis of notochord, again we categorize kingdom Animalia into two broad categories. They are suppose vertebrate and also the invertebrate. Okay, chordata or the non-chordata. Okay, so body cavity we discussed. Now see here some that point, that is first phylum is the phylum Protozoa. Okay, so best example is amoeba. Okay, which is unicellular one. Then phylum Porifera. Okay, yes, which includes the animals which possess on their body that small pores or the openings. So best example is the sponges. Okay, they are means not stationary, they are attached at the one place only. Then phylum Nidaria, which is also called as phylum Coelenterata. Then phylum Platyhelminthes, the example is the tapeworm. Then phylum Aschelminthes, okay, example that is the roundworm. Okay, then phylum Annelida, best example is the earth, which is the farmer's friend, earthworm. Leech also there, blood sucking animals. Then phylum Arthropoda. Okay, Arthropoda, yes, mostly this phylum is about the insect, which is the largest phylum in the animal kingdom. Okay, so that is examples are the spiders, that is the locust. Okay, then phylum Mollusca. So this group of animals, yes, it is a soft animals. Okay, it is a soft animal, that is best example is the octopus, which having the soft body. Then phylum Echinodermata. Echinos means the body or the animals which having the spines. Okay, spines on their bodies. Okay, then see phylum Hemichordata. Example is the Balanoglossus. Then phylum Chordata. In that again we divided into the smaller, that is subphylum, phylum Urochordata and phylum Cephalochordata. That is example here Urochordata Herdmania and for the Cephalochordata Amphibius. Okay, then this subphylum Vertebrata again classified into the subclasses, that is class Osteichthyes, then class Chondrichthyes, class Cyclostomata, okay, then class Aves, class Reptiles, class Amphibia and the class Mammalia. Okay, so this is about for the basis of animal classification of the kingdom Animalia. So this is for today's session. If you like the session, please like, share and subscribe.